Hey everybody, thank you for watching, and thank you to my subscribers. And I'm sorry that thanks for watching, by the way. I'm sorry if I go through this every single time, but I try to thank everybody who makes this possible, because I wouldn't have made these videos if I didn't have a whole bunch of subscribers, or I would have done it even with one or two. But I've gotten more and more and more, and it's just kind of crazy, and it's awesome. It just makes me feel good, so it's important to me to thank them. So anyway, this is Timmy G, or Timothy Geithner, the Treasury Secretary, and once he's saying Geithner admits Obama's budget is unsustainable. So that's not really relevant because this guy is not relevant, but I just want to show you how, yep, here is the proof that we're going to have September martial law. America, this is from Zero Hedge, of course, about the best you're going to get financial news. America's discretionary spending well has run dry. The more we dig into the bones of President Obama's new budget plan, the more it becomes clear that, as J.P. Morgan Michael Cymbalist notes, the battles of the future among our peak polarized political class will be between raising taxes and cutting entitlements, as the discretionary spending well is empty. As the Budget Control Act cuts this discretionary spend to a 50-year low, close to only 5% of GDP, it is the rise of entitlements and, of course, interest costs that appear mandatory for now and will need to be balanced with tax revenue growth that is expected to rise. And see, remember, look at this. Tax revenue growth that is expected to rise from 15% of GDP to 20% GDP 10 years from now. Okay? And then you got this here, too. As U.S. debt hits new record, fiscal 2012 tax revenues are 10% higher than debt issuance. Oh, goodness. This was yesterday, by the way, 2/16. Zero Hedge again. Today, the U.S. total debt rose by $32 billion, touching on a new record high of $15.392 trillion. As a reminder, that is just the beginning, as we noted yesterday, according to the president's own budget. Total U.S. debt is now expected to surpass the greatest and final debt ceiling. And remember, final debt ceiling of $16.4 trillion just around September, and likely sooner, into the addition of the $160 billion in additional debt needed to fund the extension of the Bush temporary tax cuts, which they did today. And if I had three hands, I would do that. But they went ahead and they approved. Well, Obama hasn't signed it into law yet, but the Senate went in and approved that. So this is how I figure it, because you got the final debt ceiling, right, of $16.4 trillion. And you got this whole phrase, as oh, gosh. You got tax revenue growth that is expected to rise from 15% to 20% of GDP by 2022. And the entitlements that appear mandatory for now will need to be balanced with tax revenue growth. Okay? So here's how it's going to be sold in September, whenever this final debt ceiling comes. Obama is going to say, well, we have two choices. We have a Great Depression, which we do. I don't want to hear nothing. We have a Great Depression. We have to raise taxes in order to keep these entitlement programs. So either we keep taxes where they are, or we kill entitlement programs. And this final debt ceiling raise, I love how they say final too, almost like they know it's like the end of the end. So here's your two options. You raise the taxes, or you kill entitlement programs. That's how it's seriously, it's not conspiracy theory. This is just math. Because like I said, it has to be balanced, right? So all these entitlements, like I said, the $160 billion that they went ahead and just approved. Obama hasn't signed it into law, but I don't see why he wouldn't. So maybe I'm making this video a little prematurely. But Obama hasn't signed it into law, but he will, like he has every other time, and extending these tax cuts. So there are your two options. So as far as I'm concerned, you got till September, when martial law will be imposed and rioting will be imposed. Because who's going to riot first? The employed, who can't take any more taxes Can't take them because how are gas prices doing? Awful. How is food prices doing? Awful. They're going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse because between now and then Israel's going to get attacked and all this kind of. Of course, that's mere speculation. But if you think all this shit's just going to roll over and go away, I think you're ridiculous. And please show me the data. Please, and I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear data of why, and I want to hear quotes and why you don't think that that's going to happen. So you're going to have, gosh, the world's going to be in utter chaos by then anyway. So there's your two options, and that's what he's going to say. That's what Obama's going to say. Well, either we raise taxes or we lose entitlement programs. So once again, who's going to riot first? The employed or the unemployed? Because that's what's coming in September. So thanks for watching, guys. Oh, and by the way, I didn't make a video about Face Off, about old Matt, about him being, my prediction about him being a winner. He was on Wednesday night, never made a video. He made it. He's still around. He didn't win, but he's still around. So he made it for another week. So far, so good. My prediction is good to go. So thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see if he makes it next week. So thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching. Later, hope you guys, I hope you guys are doing okay, and just don't get down. I'm sorry I'm such a downer all the time, but thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.